How did Priyanka come up with this thought of wanting to be part of this? Because it's not necessarily something that is a common path that people take, right? Like there must have been some mindset shift there as well in order to,
No,
why don't
no.
you go down
She
this
was a
path in the
very
early years?
studious. She was
Yeah.
a very studious girl. This was nowhere in her thought. It was my son who one night brought in a magazine, Femina magazine, and said, "Mom, is Didi pretty?" I said, "Yes." "Is she 17?" "Yes." "She 5'8"? "Yes." "So why don't you send this for her?" बाद में पता चला he wanted her out of the room because when she moved in from US, we gave her his room and he was moved to a little annexe, a smaller room, and he hated that. Anyway, so that was his motive, but it worked out well. And just to shut him up, I filled out some paper somewhere and we sent it. He went and posted it the next morning while going to school.
He was very motivated.
Yeah, he had a valid reason. And he was only 10 years old. So for a 10-year-old to very devious mind, he wanted to get Didi out of the place.
Devious mind and all rock stars only in your family, huh? It's like total.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, so that then the rest is history. 2 months later, we got a phone call that you've been shortlisted for selection in Delhi. So please come. And she went. We were all चलते मजे करते हैं जाके let's see what happens. Although dad was very apprehensive, he said, you're planting ideas in a child's head. I said, this is an opportunity not everybody gets. Let it try it. Doesn't happen, fine. We're just going to have fun. And
So,
that's the
so it was
mindset that we went
interesting,
with.
right? Like so it was this, and then there was one rocket ship moment that happened. I'm guessing after she won, right? Like, what was that like? Because that would have completely again shifted the entire dynamic. Because
Completely. She was like a babe in the woods. She was the youngest contestant. She'd never worn heels, never worn a sari, and no makeup. Although, of course, she used to sneak and put on some little makeup, but all that. But I can tell you, Femina Times of India really trained her well, and she felt confident to be in the contest. So we as a parent, we were sitting holding hands, fingers crossed. कितनी अच्छी अच्छी लड़कियों के बीच में ये बच्चा क्या करेगा? We were very apprehensive. But she was confident, well read, and because she was intelligent and well read, she managed to ace it with her confidence on stage. It didn't matter to her that she fell short wherever needed, but the way she carried herself, the way she spoke, that is what took her the extra mile.
amazing, the
And I
confidence
think
that
that
came from.
confidence came from the fact that don't be afraid. Your parents are behind you. You can always come back home and start studies. There's no pressure. So that is what gives confidence to any child.
If you like this episode, don't forget to hit subscribe. Also, give us a rating. It really helps with people discovering the podcast. If you like podcasts like this, check out other interesting podcasts on the IVM network. You can also watch all the episodes on the Habit Coach Awesome 180 YouTube channel. Follow us on social media. We are at IVM Podcasts on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, everywhere. You can also reach out to me. I am Ashdin Doc at Twitter and Instagram. You can connect with me on my website, awesome180.com. You can also check out my two new books, Change Your Habits, Change Your Life, and the second, The Book of Good Habits for Kids. I am Ashdin Doctor, your habit coach.
IVM